Hey guys, how's it going? So, actually, we're going to get straight into the video today. We're not going to talk about all that other stuff and nonsense, whatever. So, I'm actually pretty tired, so we're going to make it quick. I feel God telling me, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's not only applicable to me, but many. Like, I do the whole shower once a day, brush my teeth once a day, at least once a day, and style my hair, make sure I'm presentable, because it also shows a good face to the faith. But the fact of the matter is, God was telling me, you need to worry more about what's inside than what's outside, because what's outside is perishable. We're in perishable goods. So imagine you bought a shirt and a pair of pants, and you only had one pair of pants, one shirt, one shoes, but you bought the cheapest one you could find. Okay? I'm not actually describing our body as that, but that's kind of the timeline we have. Our body will last 10, 15, 16 times, maybe 25 times the length of time than those very inexpensive clothes. Okay? And I think that's why God humbled us. I think that's one of the way God is humbling us by saying, I made you out of the ground. I made you out of the dirt, you know? And that's not an insult to God's creation, but rather an introspection on the value of our body. I personally, as someone who studies neuroscience, body chemistry, anatomy, I mean, honestly, only thing I don't have is a doctorate in it, essentially, and quite a bit of understanding, but I know a great deal about it. I could only say that there's a creator because the creation is so vast and complete. Everything, I actually made a poem about it today, but I'll sort of recite it. How could we possibly know the fullness? How could we know what God's plans are when we can't even look at our own bodies and look at it with a complete understanding of what a single ventricle does? Where, ventricles look like upside down trees. You'll see them in a lot of edits, but the fact of the matter is, I just want to share that it matters more what's on the inside than the outside, because we're perishable. We're perishable, baby. Like, let's say I'm drinking this, right? But then I drop it in the mud. You know how it's raining right now? Like, not here, but it's raining everywhere. Drop it in the mud. And then, well, still clean water in it. Just don't touch the outside. I have really, really beautiful books that I just have on the shelf just because I love how they look. It's an artistic accompaniment to my room. The thing is, when you have a book that you don't want to read, but you just have it there because it's pretty, that means that book has no value and it will not fill you at all. There's nothing that'll go in from it. It's only face value beauty. Now, when you have something that's if you look at most Bibles, like this is my pocket notebook, my pocket Bible. It's a Gideon. I've had it for a couple months, and I just wear it while I'm doing construction. When I need to, I pop it out, usually on car rides. Bibles are usually never something to look at, something to consume. It's like eating, I hate to use the metaphor, it's like eating bread. Usually bread doesn't look very beautiful when it's cut, It's like, well, it's plain colored and it's got a couple holes and, a little rough around the edges, but the inside, that's what's good. We got some softness, we got some flavor. I'll dig into that, that being said, it's a 5 minute video. I know it's really short, but the fact of the matter is I think we need to be worrying, as Christians, we need to worry more about what's on the inside rather than what's on the outside. I think it's very easy to get complacent in that too. So it's not something to blame ourselves of, but really it is something to be rather cautious of and conscientious about. I said that wrong, but I'm tired. And I'm saying that in a way, I'm trying to be humble because it's relatively hypocritical that I'm saying this because I feel like it applies to me. And I haven't yet figured out how to apply it to me, but also share it with you guys too. So I'm new in this. God is colleging me, but also, so bear with as I grow in my faith and understanding Christ. But I also want to share what I think I've heard from God with you guys because I think it's very useful information. Anyway, guys, good night. It is officially 9:21 for me, so it's time for me to rest. Thank you guys. Be well.